What's going on, everybody? It's Sasha, your market expert here in Charlotte. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another monthly market report. New listings are down, pending sales are down, and we are ever so slightly starting to see more days on the market. So maybe we have some inflection points that we're actually going to look at here. Now listen, for all the buyers out there that are hoping something magical is going to happen and house prices are going to decrease by 10, 20+% or whatever the case is, I do not see that happening anytime soon. The only possible thing that I could see happening if we woke up tomorrow morning and the interest rates jumped to 4.5%, that right there is the only thing I think that will absolutely halt the real estate market, halt the prices, and you would have to have price decreases in order for people to afford these homes. And even at 4.5%, that's still cheap, but because we've been spoiled the last year and a half with interest rates, we're gonna think that's extremely high. But I don't see that happening either. I see the interest rates staying very low for the next year, year and a half, maybe even two. But then again, government's gonna do what the government wants to do. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think about this real estate market. Are you planning on buying? Are you looking to sell? What are your thoughts? I'm very curious about that. And as always, if there's any questions, call, text, or email me anytime. Sorry about that. Let's get started. Now, in regards to new listings, there was 5,466 new homes listed in the month of September. That's a 3.7% decrease from this time last year, and it's almost 600 less new homes listed than we had in the month of August. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, we're starting to get into the slower season. So new home sales, new listings will go down, but that might bring an opportunity if you're a buyer out there, which you should know by now if you're keeping up with my videos. Now, moving on to pending sales, we had 5,283 home sales pending, and that's a 3.9% increase from this time last year. However, it's just less than 400 home sales pending than we had in the month of August. Now, this is actually interesting when you're looking at this chart because you can see in 2019, we had a 28% increase in home sales pending. 2020, we had a 19.9% increase in home sales pending. And now we have a 3.9% increase in pending. So between those numbers, you can tell the major difference. So buyers are actually starting to pump the brakes a little bit on the home buying process, which honestly is a good thing to kind of sort of control these home prices. Moving on to average sales price, which was just under $389,000. This is an 11.7% increase from this time last year. And it is, however, $4,000 less of an average sales price than we had in the month of August. Now, interesting thing about this, if you check out right here, you see that in June, the average sales price was $405, July $397, August $392, and now September, which brings us just under $389. So now in 4 consecutive months, the average sales price is going down. This is not something that a lot of buyers are hooting and hollering about. I never say hooting and hollering. I have no idea why I just said that. But we are seeing these slight decreases. So this is a good thing. And I think the market is going to be a very slow trajectory. I don't see a huge drop or anything like that. I see a very slow trajectory. And as you can tell from these inflection points, that's what we're starting to see right now. Now getting into the median price point, which was $335,000. That's a 15.9% increase from this time last year. And it's almost $2,500 more than the median sales price was in the month of August. Now, this one, we're actually seeing slight increases starting to happen, but I do think that the median sales price is going to start leveling out, hopefully have a small trajectory down, just like the average sales price is. Now, let's talk about days on market, which was 16, and that's a 46.7% decrease from this time last year. However, this is one of those stats that's slowly starting to go up. Now listen, I know it's only gone up a day, but we are seeing more houses stay on the market longer. whatever website you're using to look at homes and things like that, try to go to the filter section and type in, 10 plus days, 15 plus days, 20 plus days, and see all the results that pop up now versus this same time last year or a year and a half ago. It's still very, very minimal movement, but as long as more days on market is coming up, I don't care if it's a day, if it's 2 days, as long as we hopefully continue to keep this trajectory going upwards, it's a good thing for the buyers out there. Moving on to the percentage of the original list price received, which was 101%. That's a 2.4% increase from this time last year. However, it is a slight 0.5% decrease from the month prior. Basically, this is based off of these stats. This is telling you you can expect to pay 1% over the listed price of the home. If you guys watched my other videos, you know by now, most of the houses out here are selling for a lot higher than 1% of the original list price. Now, everything you need to take into consideration, location, condition of the home, and things like that. So on average, you can expect to pay 1%, but what I'm personally seeing out there, it's going to depend on your price point, but you're looking at 10, 20, 30 plus $1,000 over the list price. Again, it's on a case-by-case basis, so make sure you do your due diligence. Have me do your due diligence, your realtor, whatever the case is, so you know what to offer for these houses to give you the best chance at getting them. Last but not least is months of inventory, and absolutely no good news here. We're still at 0.8 months of inventory, which is a 42.9% decrease from this time last year. Guys, this number is not budging. Sellers don't want to put their house on the market because they know how tough it is to find a house. So they don't want to sell and then, go through the trouble of having to find a house in this market. So a lot of people are just kind of staying put in their house. They're refinancing. They're making additions to their house. They're adding on rooms, adding on all types of stuff in order to stay in the house and not have to sell and then go back out to the market. No good news here. I don't know what's going to change this. I pray that this eviction moratorium opens up. We start seeing a little bit more foreclosures just so we can add to the new listings and so we can get the months of inventory a lot higher than they are now. Call, text, email me if there's anything I can do for you. All my contact information is down below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Catch you next week. Take care. Bye.